bot lane carry here for the side of KingZone. They're showing us something from their bag of tricks, Atlas, and that means that Pyke will have a lot of ability to roam because Morgana gets Black Shield, hits level 6, Stopwatch comes online, and 2v1, you just can't dive her, and that means that Pyke roams around and makes the big plays happen.
And also, TwoSyn is so good at making those big plays happen. You saw all of his hooks in game number 1. I think it was a toss-up between Deft and TwoSyn for the MVP of that particular game. His Thresh was on point, and now the Pyke that fits his playstyle so well. We haven't seen him on it so far this season, but he's going to bring it out now against Damwon Gaming in game number 2. It's a really cute draft from KingZone.
I have a little bit of jitters because I'm like, oh, that was just so smart.
Yeah.
It's so next level.
And we were talking about, like, between the series, we were talking about Damwon's draft and their last pick on the red side. We're like, oh, but what do you do instead of the Corki? Well, the Pyke last pick was a beautiful one. And now we are going to be getting into it. Game number 2, Damwon. Can they bounce back against KingZone? Let's find out. TwoSyn did use that Predator, I believe, to make his way back down towards this bottom side. Wants to be able to get his ultimate online. Still hasn't hit level 6 just yet. But the phone skewer finds it onto the Tahm Kench as another binding does come in. Realm Warp now to come from Pawn as well. Is not going to get that chain, but that's first blood to the rise. And that is going to put fear in the hearts of Damwon, because now Pawn is set to carry.
Beryl used his cleanse late, but still come.
But he was lucky that time.
Let's watch for the timing here, because it felt like Beryl should be able to use his E. Obviously, as things break out, you're not going to be using cleanse. He uses cleanse to get the flash away from the binding there. Watch for the stun. The CC bar will show up above the Texan. Yes, was stunned.
Yep.
So the cleanse timing say, well, what about that bad matchup top lane? I'm going to bring TwoSyn and friends to try to fight it.
Well, TwoSyn could be in trouble here as he has to use the flash. Doesn't get any stuns here as Cuz is now taking a lot of damage. Pawn makes his way up, and that was just a Pyke having to use a whole bunch of summoner spells.
The winner, theoretically, with not going Frostmancy is top lane, because you can just roam through the lane as TwoSyn multiple times to try to help out a matchup that you need time in as the Akali. However, his health bar goes down. With how it started, can it be finished?
Yeah, Shelly's actually doing some work here as Arrow's going to fly. Good flash there from Pawn, gets himself out of the way. He saw Damwon wanted that one to register. Okay, Rascal, perfect execution does come in as TwoSyn's burning to death. Does have to use his stopwatch, but will keep himself alive. That's the dunk from Cuz as he gets rid of the Lee Sin. Is now Deft looking for his way in. Soul Shackles is going to be utilized now once the stun onto Showmaker. No! TwoSyn's not going to get it, but still, they're going to pick up these kills. Nuclear now going to be very, very strong, and Pawn not going to be able to fight him. Double kill for the Ashe.
Ends up being pretty even overall there. Really big on the exit of the fight. Ends up being an action-packed one, and when you have bot lane carries with utility, this is what can happen.
Yeah, and the utility wasn't actually utilized too much. Both of these bot laners do manage to get those teleports working, and TwoSyn has to stopwatch here, so couldn't keep himself alive later on.
Even though there's no wards from Damwon Gaming in that area, you don't get the passive because Ignite stops there from being out of combat. So yes, Pyke had to use it, missed on the ult, still able to clean up some of the kills. You can see overall, it ends up being, I believe, 4 for...
With the death from below. As these fights move on, as Nogari's found Rascal. Wow. Ultimate is going to be available here as Pawn comes up. Rascal's just trying to keep him interested, diving back on forward, but there it is, and just perfect execution coming out from the Akali in the end there. Arrow once again going to get flashed as we pan back towards this Dragon Pit. Ocean is what Damwon are trying to get, but Deft is still looking for more. These puddles really hurt. This is pre-nerf, remember, as TwoSyn dives on in, does pick up the Lee Sin, and steals the Dragon on the Pyke. Rascal now looking for Showmaker, who's dancing around this one, but the Ashe falls down. The Pyke is online, and KingZone just roll over like this, and once again, Pawn is the benefactor. Will pick up this outer turret in the mid lane as well, as we see how it all went wrong.
Well, Damwon Gaming start walking towards starting the Drake because like, okay, we're getting ganked up top side. Nogari just didn't think about the fact that he would get roam ganked on there, so playing for lane can really punish them, and Damwon feel pressure. They have to make this play happen. But watch TwoSyn. They know he's around. Predator's that ultimate confirmation. Waits for his kill, even gets the Drake with a cheeky auto. Yeah. Sometimes it all comes together. Doesn't get the full resets, but man, Pyke versus Tom Kench has always been a matchup because he doesn't care about gray health. It's all about your health total, not effective health.
Yeah, exactly. Able to get all those resets. An extra man in these side lanes, which is what they're able to create all of this extra tempo with. An extra priority that they're playing with around this map. That means that this Mountain Drake has been started. Def doesn't find the binding there as Showmaker's now looking for him. He takes a lot of damage. Arrow flies in, has to flash in the end. That's a good kickback as Pawn's in potential trouble. But Rascal teleports in and is going to try and affect this one. Dives on forward, the perfect execution. Canyon, first one to go down, the death from below, looking for Nuguri. The second comes in, resets abound here for the Pyke. 5 kills for Tucson, and it looks all too easy.
You just count to 5, every team function's open.
Yeah, Rascal's just going to try and 1v2 while they take this one down. They should be able to do it. Showmaker trying to make his way in, but it's down to 1,000 health, and it's taken. Cuz is going to secure it, and the Realm Warp to get them all to safety. This is some real clean KingZone in game number 2.
And all those goo-goo eyes we had about the cool draft are now just turning into admiration for KingZone because they're executing on it as well, Atlas. And speaking of executions, them able to make it entirely about what they have. Notice that Akali is walking through the enemy jungle. They've got vision control in the enemy jungle. Late teleport from a Jace. The moment Jace is TPing to a mid lane fight. The moment that Nuguri is TPing to a mid game fight. You know things aren't going well. Here's the one, and we were just waiting to see. Penta or no for Tucson.
Yep, and Tucson delivering so much money to the rest of his teammates. Remember, if you get those resets...
That's the thing that Damwon has, the KingZone don't, which is a consistent 80 carry threat. So right now, it feels like that threat is going to be much more backload. The only time that can happen is in chance late game fights. That's not now, but here is a collapse.
Yep, they're now looking for Pawn, but he's taking no damage. The Righteous Glory is in. Canyon has to get the hell out of there as Damwon were trying to commit, but they're just not working. That was, speaking of not working, Tucson is eventually going to be able to pick that. No, doesn't actually come through as Pawn. Has to get out of the fight. Cuz goes golden as Def deals with this turret on the bottom side. Good black shield, but it's not going to be enough to save his life. Stand and deliver from Nuclear. They are able to get one on the board, but it's still going poorly for Damwon. Top lane out of turret falls, and the push is still dead. Onto Canyon, that would have been him dead because Tucson was in the area. Out of turret falls in the mid lane, and inner turret going to fall top side. KingZone have taken so much in the way of turrets, and now Rascal gets ignited. Perfect execution gets himself out as now Realm Warp is trying to be utilized in both of them. Just escape to safety. Pawn taking care of his top punch. A tank sitting at about 3,000 health. I think HighLights Crystal Scepter has been built up here by the Rise as Def could be in trouble. That's the distortion. Avoiding the Dark Binding is now Pawn just running in on the front line. Okay, Cuz, has he overstepped now? Good binding is going to land. As there's death from below. Beryl, he should be the next target, but Pawn just kills him before that can even happen. Good kill on the Akali, but it's not enough. 2 kills now for Tucson, and he still wants more. Realm Warp gets Pawn in there, flashes forward. See you later, Showmaker. And that's what we expect out of this man in the mid lane. KingZone's Pawn is so strong. Just jumps in, gets rid of Showmaker, and now they should even be able to potentially win the game off this push.
And they will, Atlas. I'm consulting the thermometer. KingZone's too damn hot right now.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming in with the creative draws. They're making it look easy, and they're putting Damwon Gaming on the sideline.
And we thought game 1 was fast. That was 27.5 minutes. Now they're winning at 26.5. Nexus is going to go down, and what the heck do you do if you're Damwon Gaming staring down the barrel of this KingZone's 3-0?
You sit back and appreciate a team that's just on another level to you today. KingZone, DragonX, they don't need to celebrate. Acorn comes in, and I feel like we're getting the spirit of Acorn as a player. This guy was known as the best lane swap top laner. Would play Kayle and lane swaps. It wasn't just the tanks, he could do it creatively. And now he's bringing in all his off-meta stuff and making it the meta. They're ahead of the meta. It feels like KingZone, DragonX, a lot of teams can watch KingZone and learn a thing or two.
Absolutely, and it's not necessarily like they're trying things that haven't been done before. They're picking tried and true methods and then applying them to a 9.6 where things have changed and now it's improved. Like, Bang and Effort had already done that Morgana Pyke bottom lane. It was banned out for multiple weeks in a row because it was so successful. It hasn't changed all that much, and now KingZone show that it's still working just fine.
And the problem that Damwon have is that KingZone know what they want to do,